All right, guys, welcome to 8.1 homework. Um, Many of you have done this part already, so let's go through some of this stuff right here. Number one, Mr. Fowler graded some quizzes, and here are the results. Okay. Some students, look at number A. Students are worried that Mr. Fowler is worried that his students may not have understood the material covered on the quiz. So he'd like to get a better idea how the class did as a whole. So if you look at a table with data, it's kind of hard to tell where are they. It's a lot of data, and this is where statistics comes in. And here we go. Would you recommend that he make a dot plot, a box and whisker plot, or a histogram to display his data? Explain your reasoning. Well, in order to understand and answer this question, you must know what a box and whisker is. Okay. What a histogram is, and to do that, you might want to come back to this one, so we can study that a little further. Okay. So letter B, construct a dot plot and a histogram of the table shown. So the idea here is for the dot plot, you want to find the lowest number, okay, the lowest number of these, put it here, and then the highest one here, and then fill up all these numbers, and then put little X's on top of the number to see how many of them got there. So I'm not going to do all of them, but I might do one or two. Let's see, let's go A, for example. A, there was 85 and 89. So let's see, the lowest was 64, 61, 56, 55, 53. So 53, okay? So let's look at this set up for you. Let's look at how many these are here. These are little, there's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 40, 45, 50. So there's 50. So more than likely, we'd want to start at 50 and then 100. So I'm going to pick a few, just the ones that I can see, you can do the rest. So there's 187. You want to put a little X on 87. That's this one right here. Check. There's 156. So 55, 56. And then 162. So that's 62 right here. And you can put up the rest of the numbers. I'm just going to go 60, 70, 80, 90. All right, let's see if I can get one that has double. There's two 61s here, so go ahead and do the rest of them, but I want you to see what it looks like when there's two of them. This is 61, and then also 61. So I'm going to put it right here, and then, so if there's two of them, put them on top of each other. And eventually you'll be able to fill all these on. It takes a little bit of time. Go ahead and do that. For the histogram, okay, this is a histogram over here. How about 10 extra credit points if you define or find out why they call it a histogram? Like histo. I don't know what that means. Histo, history, I'm not really sure. So histogram are going to be a range of numbers. So let's find out how many were between 50 and 60. Okay? So between 50 and 60. So let me just do one of those. We'll go up here and count them. All right, let me go. This guy, let's see. Between 50 and 60. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there's 7 of between 50 and 60. So I'm going to make a a vertical, like a bar graph basically, between 50 and 60. Okay. Or between 50 and 59 rather. And there's 7 of those. And then the next one you want to do between 60 and 70, and so far finish all those off. So which one do you think would be a better representation? Okay. There's no correct answer. There's one. Why would you consider that? All right, so finish that off. Pause it here while you do that. All right, guys, the back of this page, you have to describe some stuff here. Okay, I'm going to let you do that. Describe the distributions of the graphs. What do you notice? It's up to you to, write some stuff down. What do you notice? What information does the plot give and the histogram does not? Okay, so in order to understand which one is, you want to know what they're not. So something different about them. And answer E. The students argue that more than half of the students failed. So do you think that is correct or not correct? Okay, failing grade is 56. Okay. Describe the distribution of boxing whisker plot. Explain what it means in terms of problem situation. Are the students correct? And explain your reasoning. If you put yes or no, put yes because, no because. Okay. And we have some vocabulary words over here. For tomorrow's quiz, you're going to have a 5-number summary, discrete data, skewed to the right bin. As you recall, skewed to the right, a graph that is skewed to the right, this one's skewed to the right, the bump is on the left side, but imagine a hand pressing on the right side. So if it's pressing on the right side, the left side pushes up. So if you're pressing, the data is being compressed down here, and then the left side is going up. So this is skewed to the right. Okay? This is skewed right. Get the idea there? All right, let's look at the next page. Go ahead and pause it here while you finish all this off. All right, next page is still more vocabulary from the last page. And let's get into the nitty-gritty of number 4, okay? So if you haven't finished 7 through 12, pause it now while you do that. All right, number 4. Number 4, construct a boxing whisker plot to plot the display of the numbers of pets owned by a number of randomly chosen students. All right, so let's see how many people we were randomly chosen. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. There's 15 of them, okay? So there's 15. Let's see how many points here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There's only 11 of these, so this give us. But look at this. The lowest number is 0, and the highest number is 9. See that? First thing we want to do is, how about we just write the numbers? We're going to start from 0, and we're not saying these are the number of pets, but the range. The lowest is 0. And there's not even a 10. Okay. Now we need to sort these in order, and this is sort of our scratch paper. All right. in our scratch paper into order. So we have 0, and then we have another 0. So we have 1, 0. Cross it off when I'm done with it. Okay, let's see, 1. We have 1, 1, and 2 1s, and 3 1s, and 4 1s. Okay, and then 2s. There's 1, 2, 2 2s. And 1, there's 3 2s. Any 4s? Yep, there's a 4 right here. And 5s? Yep, there's a 5 right here. Any 6s? No. Looks like I missed a 3. There's 1 3, 2 3s. There's 2 3s, so I need to erase a little bit. Looks like I can't erase. Alright. So there's 2 3s. 1 here, and then 1 there. And the 4s, there's 1, 1 4. And then there was 1 5, I believe. No 6s. And then there's an 8 and a 9. Okay, there we go. So first thing, we need to find the whisker plot. You need to find the median. Median is the middle. Okay, so the middle number would be, how many did we say there was? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14. There's 14 there. Make sure I didn't miss any. 1 2 3 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15. There's 15. So it looks like I missed one. Let's see. Okay, I think I just found it. There's 3 2s. Yeah, I missed one of those. Maybe you didn't miss it. There's 1 2 3. So I gotta add it in here somewhere. All right, so now there's the 15 numbers. So we got 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15. So there's 15 numbers. So what is the middle one? Okay, so you want to do this. Find the middle one, cut this in half. That gives you 7.5. So basically the one after 7 is the middle number. Okay, so think of there was 3, cut that in half is 1.5. The one after 1 is the middle number. So the 8th one will be the middle number. And the 8th one is, count again, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. So that is my median right here. So you draw we can draw the box part of this. Okay. Now we need to find the first quadrant, which is Q1. Okay. Now, all right. So we need to find the lower half. The lower half was from here to. So we need 7.5, right? So we got 1 2 3 4 5 6 7.5. So right here. So that's the first half of this, and then the other half was this one. This half looks bigger because the numbers are, bigger than 1. They look bigger. Now quadrant 1 is the middle, okay? The middle, so Q1 is the middle of this half, and the middle of that is 1. How do you know it's 1? Well, look at these numbers right here. The middle number is 1 right here between, okay? So that is your box right there. the lower. So Q1 is the lower part of the box. And then the upper part of your box is the middle of this number. So we have, let's see, 1, you want to count these, the top half. You want to count the top half and find the middle of those. So let's start with this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So let's see, 8. So I'm going to go 4 this way. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it looks like 4 is the Q3. So Q3 is 4. Okay, so now you can finish your box right here. And this is the box, and here's the whisker. So go from the lowest all the way to the highest. And what the box and whisker method shows you is that out of this range, most of the areas here, so a quarter of them are 1 and 2 pets, and then the median is 2, and then these people right here have between 2 and 4, and of course somebody has 9. All right, so really understand the box and whisker method. It's pretty interesting actually. It gives you a visual of where the numbers are lying, where the numbers are mostly at, where the middle is and where some of them are. This doesn't necessarily have to be perfectly in the middle. As you can see, there's only one spot from here, and then there's 2 spots from it. It kind of tells you that a lot of people have a quarter of the people more than 2 pets. Cool. All right, that takes a lot of time, it's a lot of detail, so give it a go. Make sure you understand that. You can do this neater than I do, please. All right. Analyze the plots over here. Describe the data. Okay. How many players on the softball team? Okay, they can answer that. How many players are on the softball team? Well, good. Just add them up. Here's all the players right there. Okay. How many players hit more than 2 home runs? Well, more than this, so that these people hit more than 2 home runs. All right, go ahead and finish this off and pause it right here while you do that. All right, the next page is still part of the home run derby, so go ahead and figure out 12, 13. How many players hit more than 1, between that, between less and that. Read all this stuff and have it make sense. All right, let's analyze this next one right here. Analyze the given box and whisker plot, which displays the heights of 40 randomly chosen adults. Use the box and whisker plot to answer each question. All right, so here's 40 people, and we don't know whether they're male, female, or whatnot, or how old they were. They're just adults. And this gives you some data right here. Gives you the median. All right, the middle person is 66, 67, 68 inches. And a quarter of the people below him are 25% shorter. And a quarter of the people are 25% taller than him. Okay. And there are some very tall people and some very not so tall people. So, what is the height range of the middle 50% of the surveyed adults? What is the height range? There's a range of the middle 50% of the surveyed adults. All right, so that question is really asking you, what is the median? Okay, that's the middle right there. Median is the middle. Okay, so it'll be 68 inches right there. Number 16, how many of the surveyed adults are exactly 68 inches? 60, 65, 66, 67, 68. Well, there's 40 adults, and this is the middle. So that means that there is half of them are this way and half of them are that way. So you can figure that out. Okay. But does it really tell you how many are exactly 68 inches tall? Does it show you that? Okay, that is a question for you to answer. Maybe you can't tell how many there are exactly out of the 40. You can tell how many of them are greater than the median, how many are less, but I don't know if it can tell you that. Let's see if you can figure that out. What percent of surveyed adults are 68 inches tall or shorter? Okay, I think this one you might be able to answer. Okay. What is the height of the tallest person? Okay, that's easy. Max. What is how many of the students adults are at least 58 inches? Okay. So some of these questions, the box and whisker method doesn't necessarily work. Plot method. And 20, describe distribution of the data in the box and whisker plot. Explain what it means in terms of the problem situation. All right, I'll leave you to this one right here. This is kind of an analytical, okay? This is actually important. It's actually the most important part of this, okay? Describe the distribution of the data, okay? So your analysis will be derived from this data right here. All right, guys, I would like you to post your homework on Schoology, and I would actually post your understanding of box and whisker plotting. We went through it in class, but we didn't actually draw the box or the whiskers, so apologize for that, but here is your practice. Good luck. Bye-bye.